Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this year's middle school play, Jolly Roger and the Pirate Queen. I am Moira Iniguez, and I am the student director for this year. Come join us tonight as we meet some fierce pirates, see bloodthirsty sharks, and search for mysterious chests of gold doubloons. Our play is a real treasure, so please take this time to silence your cell phones and electronic devices in order to enjoy the play with no interruptions. No flash photography, please, as it would distract our performers. Let's open in prayer. Lord, I pray that you calm the entire cast and nurse tonight, yet give us the energy we need to make this a great show that glorifies you. It's truly a blessing to put on a play like this. I pray that we reflect you on and off stage as we perform tonight. Amen. I hope you all enjoyed the show.
I say, George, how do you think I look? Splendid, Master Goodman. You're better than a good man, sir. You're a perfect specimen of the species. I hope Miss Sarah Huffington agrees with you. You, sir, are a kind catch. I am at that. You've read all the good books. From cover to cover, you know all the latest dances. Every step, you've no bad habits or vices. All things in moderation, and best of all, you've got plenty of plenty. I can give Miss Sarah Huffington the fine life to which she has become accustomed. A life of ease, waited on hand and foot by such as myself. Exactly. Now, George, imagine that you are Miss Sarah Huffington. Come again, sir? I want to practice my proposal. I'm blushing already. Sit down. Now look demure.
Oh, Roger, dear, you bring out the beast in me.
That'll be enough. Now I shall say, for some time now, my dear Miss Huffington,
My name is Sarah.
for some time now, Sarah, I've become entranced with your beauty, your radiance, your unending charm. Will you stop that?
Sorry. When you've got to sneeze, you've got to sneeze.
Oh, please, George. Where was I?
My unending charms.
Oh, yes, your unending charm. It's become clear to me that I can no longer live without you. I know I am not worthy. Actually, you know I am more than worthy. But it sounds good, don't you think?
Most humble.
That's exactly what I was going for. Anyway, I know I am not worthy, but you would make me the happiest man on earth if you would consent to give me your hand in marriage. Well?
Oh, Roger, dear, I don't know what to say.
Say yes, of course.
I don't know. It's a pretty important step, you know.
Stop! The proposal is perfect, isn't it? She'll melt like butter. A big oozing puddle of love. Here is the ring that will seal our betrothal.
Master, isn't that just quite big for a delicate finger?
You think so? Shh. Here comes the lady. I smell the delicious scent of her lavender perfume. Let's hide and listen to how she boasts about me to her friends. Master, are you sure that's a good idea? I'm not afraid of the truth.
Oh, Sarah, you're so funny. Any man who snatches you will get a prize.
I don't want to be snatched by just any man.
But you wouldn't mind being caught by Roger Goodman. He's so dreamy.
Everyone seems to think so.
The temperature in the room just rises when he's around. I know. I find myself moving my fan more quickly as he approaches me. And I wouldn't doubt if he's coming this afternoon with a very important question for you, Sarah. The entire countryside knows he's smitten with you.
I know. Every time he's around me, he seems to drool like a puppy.
He's well educated, you know. He can even read and write.
I know.
He's so handsome. Everyone stops to wonder if he's made of flesh and blood or marble.
I know.
And he's got a chunk of change.
I know.
You don't sound enthused.
I know.
Stop saying that. What's wrong? He's due any moment and will undoubtedly ask you for your hand in marriage. Let me guess. She knows. Sarah, it's normal to be a bit nervous about such a proposal. And after all my years of searching, you won't do much better than Roger Goodman.
I'm not so sure.
What? Have you found someone else?
Yes and no.
What do you mean, yes and no?
Just that. I know what type of man I want, so yes, I found someone else.
What type of man is better than Roger Goodman?
Him.
But that's a pirate. A vicious criminal.
I think he's merely misunderstood. Isn't he handsome?
Well, if you like scars.
Isn't he dashing?
Oh, yeah, of course. You don't mind getting hanged.
But you have to admit, he is exciting.
You have to admit that you've been reading way too many of Lady Westerler's novels. The pirate's lady must have gotten to you.
The way the pirate king grabs Drusilla and whisks her off on his pirate ship to the exotic West Indies makes my heart race so fast, I think it will burst.
Hate to break it to you, but things like that only happen in books.
I want them to happen in real life.
Sarah, you have just lost your mind.
No, when Roger Goodman arrives, I shall send him packing. I want a man like this, dashing, daring, and ready to face danger with a sword in hand.
Can I have Roger then?
Do with him as you will.
Sarah, have you seen that broadside? There it is. The sheriff wants to see this.
Oh, certainly, Father.
What were you doing with it anyway?
We were just commenting on what a fearful creature this Bluebeard is.
Fearful indeed. He robbed another one of my ships. He's cost me a fortune already.
That's terrible, Father.
But he shall not get away with it. I shall personally hunt him down and string him up from the yardarm.
You, Father?
I sail on the evening tide.
But what am I to do here, all alone?
Water the flowers and do your embroidery, my dear.
Water the flowers, indeed. Sometimes I hate my life as a lady. It's too boring. Come on.
Where are we going?
I can't meet the man of my dreams sitting here doing embroidery.
Did you hear that, George? She's going after a pirate.
Seems that way.
suffering from a fever. Her face looked flushed. She certainly had a rosy glow. Maybe she was hit in the head this morning. Then she'd have been staggering about.
I'm the only one staggering. How can she cast me off like an old shawl?
Begging your pardon, sir, but the lady seems to want some excitement in her life.
We go to dances and socials. We went to the horse races just last week. That was exciting.
She wants real excitement, sir. She wants a pirate. I'm afraid so.
But I'm not a pirate.
How badly do you want Miss Huffington's hand in marriage?
I want it more than life itself.
Then perhaps you should grow a blue beard of your own.
If she wants a pirate, I'll give her a pirate.
Now you're talking.
A best sweetheart. 1, 2, yo, oh, and the
Master, if you don't mind the suggestion, maybe we should find you a tutor. Someone who knows the ropes, so to speak.
Aye. And if he doesn't know the ropes, we'll hang him from one.
Come on, Master. There's nothing wrong with you to walk off the game. Here.
Any sign of him?
Of who?
Of this tutor you've been touting.
No, but I've got something of a crew, Master.
Why did you put mustard on the crew?
It means I've rounded up a crew.
Well, why didn't you just say so?
Never mind. Would you like to meet them?
I'm Party.
Stop saying that. All right, you worthless pieces of horse poopy, form a single line. Like this.
This is the best you could do.
This is all I could do. You didn't give me very much time, you know. I suppose. You're first. What's your name?
Claude! Claude what?
I don't know. I forgot.
Claude, can you read?
Nope.
Write?
Nah.
Cipher?
What's a cipher?
Pardon me, Captain, sir, but no use asking that question for any of us. None of us got any schooling.
Very well. Have you ever been to sea?
Oh, no, sir. We went on a boat once to cross the river, but we had to row that one, sir.
'Twas a terrible trip, the current pulling us miles downstream before we hit a rock and the boat sank.
Great! Then you can swim.
Oh, no, sir. We walked ashore. The river was terribly shallow.
How have you been making a living, Claude?
I haven't, sir, unless you call sleeping on the docks a living.
All right. How about you?
I'm Maude, his sister. And if you need a cook, you got one.
What'd you cook?
Blackjacks.
What else?
Blackjacks.
Blackjack is her specialty.
And what I can't do with the blackjack.
Next, what's your name?
What? What's your name? What's your name? What?
She said, what's your name?
What? What?
I don't want anyone who speaks French.
Oh, Captain. tractor. I think she'll be happy.
What good is she gonna be?
Oh, Captain, you won't ever find a better conversationalist.
Begging your pardon, sir, but they do say every pirate worth his salt is a parrot, sir. All right. Are you sure? These were the only ones you could find? You haven't read the last 3.
The name's Steve.
Snaggle, call me Snoot.
You want to know what's going on? You can rely on me.
That's what you can count on me. You want it cleaned?
Do it yourself.
You got experience?
How's this for experience?
Hey, that's my watch. How'd you get it?
I told you we was good.
But I've got both of you beat.
I say. Things are looking up.
So, Captain, what kind of voyage is this going to be?
Well, men and ladies, this isn't going to be a pleasure cruise. The Petunia is going to make a name for itself as the most feared vessel in the high seas. Other sailors will tremble at the sight of our flag. Our object is to raid and to plunder.
Are you saying that we're going to be
Pirates? I'm Hardy's.
I'm Hardy's.
And we split the booty 50-50.
But there are 8 of us.
Well, I get 50%, and you split the other 50% amongst you.
That don't sound fair.
Because it ain't.
Sounds like he's a pirate.
We split it 8 ways.
3 stars in the brig. George, help me!
Sorry, master, but I'm with them.
All right. We split the booty 8 ways.
9! Split 9 ways.
Long John. Not
Long John Sliver?
It's me.
Alright, I'm Hardy's.
You know something? I hate parrots.
You leave her alone, Boss John, or I'll cut out your liver.
That's already been cut out.
Yes,
That's going too.
please. Your gallbladder.
That got cut out first.
Then how about your heart?
Never even had one to begin with.
Who exactly are you? Liverless, spleen-less, bladderless, heartless brood. This is your tutor.
Long John Sliver?
And who are you?
Roger Goodman, a ruthless pirate.
You ruthless?
Now see here, you're on my ship. I paid for it with my father's hard-earned money. And if you persist in laughing at me, I'll make you get off.
This is the fellow you've been telling me about, George.
That's him.
Not sure if there's much help.
But you're an expert, Long John.
I can't work miracles.
You said you could turn anybody into a pirate.
Well, that's before I knew who this anybody was.
Remember our part of the bargain, Long John?
That'd be true, George.
What's our part of the bargain? Well, in turn for turning you into a ruthless pirate, we have to sail the Petunia to the Caribbean. The Caribbean? What for?
For treasure.
Treasure? Now there's a word I'd love to hear.
What is this treasure?
On an island.
What island?
Treasure island, where else?
How do you know there's treasure on this island? How do you know there's treasure on this island?
Because I buried it there myself 10 years ago. We plundered 18 ships over the years. It was all filled with doubloons, gold doubloons, 9 chests of gold doubloons we had. But then we got caught in the storm. It was all sucked overboard. But I managed to get the 9 chests into the dinghy. I made it to an island and buried the treasure. So when I got rescued, no one knew I had the gold. I told myself someday I get back to dig up the treasure, and today is someday.
Yeah, our lucky day.
Treasure.
Gold doubloons.
What are we waiting for?
Set sail.
Set sail! Set sail!
Now hold on a minute. You want this dandy to a pirate, don't you?
That's what
He wants. Yes.
Then before we set the sail, we need to make a few changes around here.
Like what?
First things, name of the ship.
I named it after my favorite flower.
You want a name that strikes fear into all the hearts that hear it.
What name do you suggest?
The weevil.
The weasel!
The rat.
The spider!
The scorpion.
The cockroach! The cockroach! Well, cockroaches send shivers up and down my spine.
Shut up, all of you. We'll call this tub the Caesar.
I like that.
And next thing's the flag. You want to scare everyone with the flag. I have thinking we're hosting a tea party. How about something like this?
Ah! Saints preserve us.
R. That's using up the shivery talents.
Shivery timbers! I like that. I sail under that flag anytime.
It'll show you mean business. Tangle with us and this will be you.
So we'll fly the skull and crossbones. It'll live proudly above the sea serpent.
And one last thing, matey. What's your name?
Roger Goodman. Captain Roger Goodman.
Just as I thought. That's the luckiest name in the books.
How dare you! That's a long and respected name. My father has that name, and my grandfather does, and his father before him.
You need a name that we can share everyone with.
Something like
Captain Mean,
Captain Bad,
Captain Cruel,
Captain Cantankerous.
Captain Cockroach.
Captain Crunch. Sorry, I couldn't resist.
Those all stink.
Now, see here, I don't want to be saddled with some bloody awful name.
That's it.
What?
Blood. Captain Blood.
Who makes me blood run cold.
I sailed under Captain Blood. Has my Sprik it, if you ask me? I'll look for it.
Whoa! This isn't a contest. You can't vote for my name. Maybe I don't want to be called Captain Blood. But what would Miss Sarah Huffington think of it, Lord Goodman? You mean Captain Blood?
Now you're talking.
Let's set sail!
I'll load up some flapjacks.
Raise the gangplank!
Hoist the sail.
Hoist the sails! Hoist the sails!
Cast off the mooring lines.
If you need me, I'll be on the poop deck.
What's wrong?
I forgot to tell you. I just said something.
Looks like it's curtains for you, Captain Belvedere.
Those sharks down there look mighty hungry.
They just have their own cake plan waiting for some trash to fail eat.
But don't worry, they still happen so quick, you'll never know if they do.
I've always liked fish. Maybe study your sharks. Maybe they'll listen to reason.
Yeah, sure.
You know, on second thought, maybe I could help your captain out a bit.
You think so?
What have I got to lose?
Just everything below your nose.
I'll go tell the captain that you're ready to talk.
Milburn, what makes you lead a life of crime?
You mean, why did a good girl like me go bad? I'll tell you, Pops. When I was a little girl, I wanted a dolly. A special dolly. One I saw in a toy store window. She had blue eyes, golden hair, and the most beautiful lace dress you ever saw. But my mother said, too bad, we don't have enough money. When I was older, I saw a pair of shoes I wanted. But my mother said,
Too bad. We don't have enough money. So right outside that store window, where I was standing, drooling, I met the captain. After our first job, I bought those shoes. And after our second job, I bought that dolly. That answer your question?
So, Belvedere, you ready to talk?
Yes, I won't resist any longer.
What made you change your mind?
Our little buddies down there.
I'm just not ready to be somebody's dinner yet.
Now, Belvedere, you'd be a little tough, a little stringy, and I don't think you'd have much taste.
You don't have to be insulting, Huff and Puff.
It's Captain Huff and Puff to you. Now, what can you tell me about Bluebeard?
I saw him
Recently?
6 months ago,
Where?
living in a treehouse.
A treehouse?
What's that?
A house built into a tree, of course.
Where do they have trees big enough to hold a house?
The island.
What island?
Treasure Island.
Treasure Island, huh? How do we get to Treasure Island?
Follow the equator to the Atlantic, then hang a right and south 500 miles. You can't miss it.
Why is it called Treasure Island?
Rumor has it that Long John Sliver buried 9 chests of gold doubloons there.
Long John Sliver,
Most ruthless of all pirates.
More ruthless than me?
To be honest, dear lady, I'd never really heard of you until you boarded this ship.
Yeah, we're working on that. I sent 5 press releases and bottles detailing just how ruthless the pirate queen is.
Yeah, and I drew pictures to go with them. It won't be long before they have a wanted poster about you, Pirate Queen.
And just to prove how ruthless I am, you're going to visit some of my friends.
What do you intend to do?
Hey boys, it's supper time! But don't worry, Captain. They're not sharks. They're just dolphins. And you know something? From here, the water's shallow enough to walk to shore. Bye-bye.
Another Maui, Bluebeard.
In a little while. They are delicious. What do you put in them?
Coconut milk, rose milk, goat milk, and a milk of magnesia.
That'll keep your motor running, eh, Captain?
At a nice, slow pace. Just how I want my retirement to be.
I don't know why you had to go and retire.
It's simple, Smudge. I'm pooped! Plus, with you and Dandy keeping my image alive, it's not really like I've retired at all. Everybody else thinks I'm the terror of the high seas. It'll be our little secret. Voila! Finished?
You want to hear?
Do we have a choice?
I call this one A Pirate on a Storm-Tossed Sea.
I like the title.
In days of yore, when men were men, and women fair as could be, the greatest captain guided his ship across a storm-tossed sea. The wind she blew from north to south, the waves they covered the deck. The captain shouted, "Save the sails!" The men said, "What the heck? We're doomed to drown. All is lost. The goods will never sail." "Hold on," the captain scolded. "Your courage starts to smell."
I like that.
But we never said none of that.
Put a lid on it, Smudge. Continue, Dandy.
The captain tied the yard arm. He scaled the mizzenmast. He crawled out on the ropes above despite the rainy blast. His example caused the men to think, and some began to cry. But they sprang to their positions, not caring if they died.
I sure cared. And you did too, Dan. I distinctly remember how you screamed. Look at Bluebeard. He's a regular nutcase.
I never said such a thing, Captain. Smudge is just jealous because she can't read or write.
Jealous of that tripe? Huh.
If you two don't stop bickering, I'm going to make you both walk the gangplank.
Oh, please.
They know you joke, Captain. You know you never make anybody walk the gangplank. Can't stand the sight of blood, can you?
I would like to find out what happens next. Read on, Dandy.
The ship was saved. The crew rejoiced for that cold December morning. For near had anyone been witness such a storm. But lo, the cargo, it was gone, its home, the ocean floor. But another ship was spied. Brisk action there be more. Their swords drawn, prepared to fight. The crew never flee. They bravely give their blood and guts to the salty sea. They sliced the first mate right in half, then gave the sharks a snack, and fought into a moonless night, their victory in the sack. They plundered gold and silver as their captain walked the plank, and fired cannons upon the ship, and cheered as she done sank.
Bravo, Dandy. Bravo. That tells it exactly the way it happened.
No, it doesn't. The storm was not that bad. We came across the ship, and the crew had already abandoned it. There wasn't a soul in sight.
The treasure was just lying there.
All we had to do was haul the chests up. Treasure aplenty. Handed to us on a silver platter. Literally.
Haven't you ever heard of a poetic license?
That's just a poetic lie. The sense is gone.
Smudge. Smudge, Smudge. My dear friend Smudge. This is my image we are talking about here. Image is everything. Danny! Get that tail rolled up, stuff it into a bottle, and toss it out into the sea. Someone's bound to find it, and there's another chapter in my wonderful life story. Now let's see how you've done on my portrait. Oh my!
That doesn't look like you. Much too dashing.
And you mock my words and call them a lie.
You know what? I think we'll send the poem and the portrait together in the bottle. It's sure to be found, and then my legend will be committed to eternity.
You ought to be committed.
Smudge, I love the parrot.
They say every pirate worth his salt has one.
Captain, I don't want any more discussion of the truth.
You'd better hear this truth.
Listen, I don't want it known that I'd much rather be sitting here sipping Maui-Mauis than raiding and plundering helpless ships.
But Captain,
Hush, Kiki, make me another Maui-Maui.
I can't.
And pray tell, why not?
Because that ship will spot us.
Shoot! Oh no. They're right. There's a ship out there.
You guys are crazy. I can't see anything.
I wonder why.
Oh, a ship! And it's sporting a flag. Would you look at that? A skull and crossbones. Uh-oh. Did you cover our ship?
Yeah, it's covered by 200 feet of salt water.
Oh, that's right. We had that little accident. Well, let's get out to the treehouse. Whoever this is will never find us up there.
Gosh, I wonder if they bring word from the outside world.
I'm not hanging around to find out.
What?
My feet don't know what to do. The deck's not moving. As long as your stomach knows what to do, you're fine.
Treasure Island. Finally, the gold will be all mine. We might sure have been here sooner if we took that shortcut I told you about.
Long John, you told me a good pirate always acts like he knows what he's doing.
But when that blow closed with London and Venezuela, you should have known we were a little off course.
At least we made it.
Aye, aye, that all counts. Now how about some blackjacks?
Look, Maude, now that we're on dry land, let's have some real food to eat. I'm sure there are berries and roots and lots of leaves.
Do you want food or a salad bar?
Looks like somebody beat us here.
What? This island's supposed to be deserted.
A coconut?
It's a Maui Maui.
How do you know?
I know a Maui Maui when I see one.
Oh yeah? Well, where's the paper umbrella? Huh?
Well, will this do? Will this do? Will this do? Found something interesting there? Interesting parrot. Interesting parrot.
Well, looky there. If it ain't the meanest, orneriest pirate I ever saw. I like the bird.
Like the bird, like the bird.
Why? Let's hope this bird hasn't found the treasure.
Say, you know something? Captain Blood, if you really want to be a scary pirate, you ought to get a hook instead of one of those hands.
Then we could call you Captain Bloody Hook. Aye. And how about a peg leg? Then we could call you Peggy.
I'm not going that far. How badly do you want to marry Miss Sarah Huffington? I might give a finger for her. All right, maybe a finger and a thumb. But an arm and a leg? Who are you kidding?
Captain! Captain! I see a ship coming!
What is this? Grand Central Station's not supposed to be deserted.
Do you think someone followed us?
Let's hope it's not the pirate queen.
Who? You know, the one George found a message about on the bottom of the fish out of the ocean. They say she's plundered 20 ships.
They say she's made 10 men run the plane.
They say she ate raw liver once. Be a lot better than one of Maude's flapjacks.
You take that back far, or I'll tie you one of the cannons on that ship.
What flag does that ship fly under?
The Stars and Stripes.
Uh-oh, we need a plan. Great. First one who comes up with a plan gets a cracker.
I'm Herdes. Good plan, Parrot. That wasn't a plan. You just didn't listen. She said we hide behind those trees and ambush the invaders.
And we take their leader hostage.
Parrot, you get a cracker. Cracker.
There you go, my little pollywolly.
Blimey, Captain Blood. Live up to your name. Draw your sword and prepare to use it.
Use it? How barbaric.
Really, Long John? Are we starting to believe all the baloney I've been sending off in them bottles?
No, but maybe they will. Now, everyone hide. When I give the word, attack.
Hector, there's nobody on this island.
I heard voices.
Yes. Well, so did Joanne of Arc. And look what happened to her.
For goodness sakes, Emma. Why did you have to bring so much luggage?
What on earth do you mean? This is only the lightest of my 3 cases. You certainly can't expect me to be civilized without some basic items. But, really, why couldn't Captain Porter have provided us with a porter? Get it? A porter. Captain Porter.
Emma, this is no time for frivolity. Really, I should have left you back at home. This is no place for a woman. That's why Captain Porter insisted on leaving us here on this deserted island. He said you would be much safer here rather than on the ship, what with all the pirates around.
You mean You begged him to leave us on this island. I do believe you are might frightened yourself, my dear.
Nonsense. I am only here to protect you. Otherwise, I would have stayed with the ship until we'd found that horrid pirate Bluebeard. At any rate, it shouldn't take long. Captain Porter assured me he'd be back within a few days. Wait a second. Someone has been here.
A chair on the beach. How comfortable.
Oh, and what's this? Smells like some kind of drink. Oh, and look. The most fearsome pirates I have ever seen.
Oh my. Such an animalistic charm.
Oh, for goodness sakes, Emma, what's wrong with you?
Did you hear something?
I hear all sorts of horrible things in this jungle. Birds cawing, cats growling, and elephants thumping along.
There are no elephants on these islands.
Who knows what's on these islands? I wish Captain Porter and the crew had come ashore.
There's absolutely nothing to be afraid of.
Emma, I think you should rephrase that.
Oh dear, pirates!
And now you are our prisoners.
Forget Captain Blood. You don't hate prisoners.
What do we do now, Captain?
After them!
I think we lost them.
Well, let's get back to the dinghy.
Aw, but my things!
Forget your things, run for your life! Oh, no, we're trapped.
I'm afraid so. Sorry, Long John, but I'm changing the rules. I have a hunch these folks might come in mighty handy as prisoners. If you'll be so kind as to follow Sneak, Snaggle, and Snoot to your new quarters.
At least growl when you say it.
Say, you sound familiar.
I assure you, never met you before, Lady Huffington.
Okay, then how do you know my name?
Everyone knows of your charm, wit, and beauty.
And you wonder why we ladies like pirates, Hector? I think I'm going to like it here.
What are you going to do with us?
That's for me to know, and you to find out. But do tell me, Lady Huffington, how is it you came to be on this island?
Well, Lord Bravery here insisted on coming out into the middle of the ocean to look for that horrid pirate, Bluebeard, who's raided so many of our mercantile ships and cost us such a lot of money.
God! And I'll be quiet, don't tell this ruffian a thing!
Now, Hector, go get your silks in a bunch. I'm sure this fine pirate won't hurt us. He has a refined air about him.
I do? All right, ladies, take them away! And don't be so gentle about it either.
Just swear you're a lady.
Just don't step on any snakes.
If you do, the elephants will come running.
See, Emma, there are elephants!
What better way to get my Sarah here than to tell her I've got her parents held captive? Here, George. Write this on the back of the picture. To whom it may concern, Lord and Lady Huffington are now my prisoners. Should their fair daughter ever wish to see them again, she will set sail immediately to Treasure Island, where they can be retrieved. Signed, Captain Blood. Now what do I do with it?
Speaking of these here, Parrot. That's right. Then we send it out to sea like all the other ones I sent.
Agent Claude. Image is everything, Captain. The ocean is littered with all those floating bottles. What'd you say, George?
Like the one we found informing us of the exploits of the Pirate Queen.
Aye, and with luck, we'll have Sarah Huffington here to meet her pirate in, about 2 years.
But what about the Huffington ship?
You'll come back looking for that lord and lady. Mark my words.
I'll give it some thought. I'm sure the fates will help me now that I'm so close to winning my fair Sarah at last.
You're a patient and persistent man, Master. Victory is not for the faint of heart.
Now let's start looking for that treasure.
Now you're talking.
Of that, sweetheart, deeds! Go get some dessert.
We will now take an intermission.
And there might even be flapjacks. Desserts aplenty, handed to you on a silver platter. Not literally, though.
But feel free to donate some of your gold to balloons.
This year, part of the money goes to our VCMS drama, and the rest is going to an organization called World Renew. This is an organization that provides relief to third world countries. We hope to donate some goats or sheep to villages in these places. Thank you.
Hey, Huffy, where'd you go?
We can't stop digging till we find the treasure.
I don't want a treasure. I've already got a treasure.
Well, lucky you.
You've got to earn your keep here.
I am a distinguished member of a society that it is beneath my dignity to be digging holes all over this island just because this idiot here can't remember where he hid the treasure.
It was years ago. The place has really grown since then.
Personally, I don't think there is a treasure.
Let's get back to work. It's the game plan for you.
Ha! I don't think you've ever made anyone walk the gangplank before.
I'll have you know we robbed and plundered 3 ships on our way here.
Alright, we got 200 bottles of calico from one, a barrel of cinnamon from the other, and the third was empty.
What's the principle of the thing?
Oh, there you are, Captain. Thanks for favorite cookies. Have a look.
Emma, I can't believe how you dote on these villains.
Oh, Hector, go dig a hole.
Treasure, huh?
Yeah, one of y'all must have hidden it here years ago.
Maybe we ought to help them find it, and then we'll split it.
An honorable suggestion. But Bluebeard is far from honorable.
Wait, Bluebeard retired.
But I can always take an odd job on the side, can't I? Let's let them do all the work. And then when they find it, we'll surprise them, and the booty will be ours.
I like that.
Then we'll take their ship and sail off to some place where the gold will do us some good.
What would I do with the fortune? I know. I'd buy my own soft rocking chair and hire a servant to make Maui Maui's for me.
Speaking of which, how about topping this off?
Yes, Bluebeard, your wish is my command.
You know something? They stole that picture I drew.
But do you know why?
What do you know about it, Dandy?
They wrote a letter on the back. They're holding Lord and Lady Huffington hostage, so Lord and Lady Huffington's daughter will come to the island. Then Captain Blood will capture her too.
No kidding. I wonder why Captain Blood wants to lure her here.
The Huffington daughter, eh?
She must be a real ring-a-ding.
Smudge, how many wives have I had?
I think 7, Bluebeard.
Well, maybe we won't just get a treasure out of this deal, but another wife as well. Let's go find out how they're doing.
It's good to be on dry land.
That it is.
Yep. Looks like a good place to lay low for a while.
Aye. We've got to think of some adventures to the Pirate Queen. The papers haven't printed a good story about you in months.
Oh, really? We need something different.
Why can't we just tell them the truth?
What? We sail around and pick up old junk we find floating in the sea. Come on. What kind of image consultants do you think we are?
All right. Let's take a look at our booty. One stinky chest we found floating all by itself.
It might contain treasure.
Say, what is this?
It's just a bunch of papers.
What kind of papers? Just writing. A lot of it. Someone must have been writing a whole novel here.
Call me Ishmael. And listen to this. There before us when the great white whale, who we come to know as Moby Dick.
Moby Dick? Who on earth would ever name a whale Moby Dick?
Here's a bottle I found floating in the sea.
It's got a message inside.
I sure wish someone could invent telephone or email or something. There are so much here.
Okay, what does it say?
To whom it may concern, Lord and Lady Huffington are now my prisoners. Should their fair daughter ever have seen them again, she will set sail immediately for Treasure Island, where they can be retrieved. Signed, Captain Blood.
Sarah, your parents are being held captive.
On Treasure Island?
Where's that? Unfortunately, Stupid here lost our map.
Can I help if it blew right out on my head?
We've got to find this treasure island. I can't let Mommy and Puppy rot in the hands of this Captain Blood.
I like his name, though.
It's so romantic.
And look at his picture.
Boom, 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 boom.
He does look a bit more roguish than the average pirate.
And he's got a parrot on his shoulder.
That's so piratey.
What's this now?
Blimey, girls! A pirate!
What if I stumbled upon a knitting club?
Knitting club, my sword. Haven't you ever heard of the Pirate Queen?
The Pirate Queen, what do you do if I was with purses?
Make fast work of him, Kate. The sharks are hungry. So, what are you doing here, old timer?
Old timer, blimey, you should know how to add insult to injury.
Just answer the question.
Well, now I'm running away. Well, now I'm running away from a mean old wife.
A mean old wife?
Aye, she took all my money and ran off with the watchmaker.
Oh, watchmaker?
Aye, she said she liked the way he did it.
You poor dear.
The only way I could soothe my hurt feelings was to be as far away as possible. So I came here.
If you aren't telling the truth, I'll slit your throat.
Please don't. It's the only one I got.
So, old timer, do you know a place called Treasure Island?
I do.
Laverne, take notes. Let's have it, old timer. Where is Treasure Island?
Well, now, you sail 100 miles east, make a right, until you come across an island shaped like a skull.
Is that Treasure Island?
No, that's Skull Island. Then you sail 200 miles west, until you come across an island shaped like a gopher.
Is that Treasure Island?
No, that's Gopher Island. Then you sail 500 miles south, until you come across an island shaped like an elephant.
Let me guess, that's Elephant Island?
No funny things, that's Treasure Island.
You better find this Treasure Island, or we're gonna be back, and we'll skewer you and roast your liver.
Ha, I don't got a liver.
Well, we'll roast anything you've got left.
Pardon my asking, ma'am. I've never met Lady Parrot before. What made you do it?
I don't know. I was sitting in my garden one day at her mansion, and I said to myself, I'm bored. So, here I am.
But doesn't all this running, hiding from the law, all that plundering and pillaging get boring too?
Well, I have to admit, sometimes I wish I were just sitting in my garden again, reading a good book.
About pirates.
I don't know, girls. The pirate life isn't all it's cracked up to be.
And you had to drag us all across the ocean before you could figure this out.
Sometimes I guess you have to miss something before you know it was important to you in the first place.
Yeah, like indoor plumbing or clean clothes.
Or the love of a fine, respectable, perfectly good man.
But if it's a man you want, Missy.
Unhand me, you knave!
Unhand you? I never touched you!
I know, but I've always wanted to say that.
They say it all the time and they request your looks nowadays.
All right, girls, enough reminiscing about our former life. We've got a job to do. Laverne, you got those instructions to Treasure Island?
I sure do. Let me see them.
Miss Butterfinger's not on your gold earrings.
I'm keeping these safe.
What do we do about this chest thingy?
Let's take it with us. In case it gets cold, we'll have enough fuel to keep us warm for a long time.
All right, old timer, we better find Treasure Island.
Oh, you will. Or my name ain't Herman Melville.
Oh. So who's the one slacking off now, Mr. Sliver?
I'll have you know, I just stared down the face of death.
Huh. And with your face, you probably scared him off.
For your information, it wasn't a him.
Then what was it?
A her, Pirate Queen. She was ready to invade.
The Pirate Queen? Oh no! A woman can't be a pirate. They're too fragile and delicate. They'd never be able to push a man around.
Avast me, hearties! I'm tired of seeing poor Captain Blood do all the work. Now, get back to work and dig!
Who died and left you the boss, Emma?
Well, nobody's died yet. But if you don't get that shovel in the ground, you'll be the first!
Oh, dear Lord, Fancy Pants. Fragile, delicate. Can't push you around.
My pants may be fancy, but at least I'm wearing some. Those shredded up knickers you got on there, they hardly qualify.
Well, unlike you, I have more important things to worry about. For instance, the Pirate Queen will be coming back.
The female pirate? How did you know?
She was just here with her villainous crew. And once they find out Isaac and a lot of goose chase, they'll cook our goose for good. We need to find that treasure, and fast.
Good for her. Nothing like a woman to get things moving.
They've dug up every square inch of the island.
No, looks like a cemetery.
And still, no treasure. Maybe they have the wrong island. All these islands look alike.
Then they better give up and leave us alone. We've been lucky so far that they haven't found us, but any minute now they're gonna look up and find the treehouse.
Say, listen to this.
Not again.
Shut up, Smudge!
Thank you, Bluebeard.
You may proceed.
Bluebeard the Vicious, Bluebeard the Cruel, was a pirate who never lost his cool. Like a cat in a tree, he watched carefully until the moment he could crush every fool.
That's all. It's no Iliad. Dribble. Mere dribble.
No, it's not! I like it! It's what we must do!
What must we do?
I've been the cat up in the tree for far too long. We must attack! Crush these fools digging up our paradise.
But the treasure?
There is no treasure. They dug up every inch of the place.
Then what's your plan?
Sharpen your swords.
I don't have a sword. Is a paper umbrella okay?
How about a pencil?
Anything. Everything. We will lure them to this spot, and then, when they least expect it, we will attack, frightening them back to their ship.
But what if they fight back?
Then we'll fight forward.
Aye, a good battle. We've been lounging around far too long.
I don't know. I think I could lounge around a lot longer than this.
Where's your courage? Where's your fight? Where's your spunk?
Courage, fight, spunk. You're talking a hockey player, not me.
Oh, this group will collapse like a paper tiger.
We can drive them back to their ship. Then they'll sail away for good. That's great.
And we've forgotten the one thing we have that they don't.
And what's that?
Our cannon!
That's right. The coconut cannon.
Yeah, that'll scare them. Give up and we'll top a cream pie with you.
They won't know it only fires coconuts.
Which, by the way, can cause a nasty goose egg on the noggin.
That's right. You were our guinea pig.
I still have flashbacks.
All right, crew, gather your weapons. A fiercer band of pirates was ne'er seen. Okay, now all we've got to do is lure them here and attack.
I'll go get the cannon with plenty of coconuts that I have to carry, I suppose. How are we going to lure them here?
A single word.
Yeah, quit.
Dandy, look at it this way. You are about to get some new material for another poem.
Yeah, my elegy.
Ready? Here's the word. Treasure, treasure, treasure! Treasure!
Quiet there!
I heard someone yell treasure. Who found it?
Whoever it is, better be ready to turn over the gold. We'll shiver their timbers.
Claude? I didn't find nothing.
George, you sly fox!
God, me. See? Nothing but sand.
Sand, more sand.
Sand, sand everywhere.
How about you two?
More blisters.
But we don't like blisters. If they're for you, Captain.
Then it's gotta be you, Parrot. You found the treasure?
Then who shouted treasure? Or is someone trying to make fools out of us? Since they are, we'll cut them down in size. Right, Captain Blood?
Right?
Attack!
Drop your weapon, Captain Blood.
And who's gonna make me?
Uh-oh.
This is a Magnum 357, the most powerful handheld cannon ever made. It will shoot a hole through the Great Wall of China. So I ask you, do you feel lucky?
It worked!
Of course it worked. Look at them run.
Still got a lot to learn, Captain, but always remember, when the going gets tough, hide. Hide, Miss Kayla's familiar.
That cannon could get us all in here.
Not if we had a few of Maude's flapjacks to use as shields.
Hey!
It's a big cave. Maybe we can find a passageway to the other side of the island.
Then we can get in our ship and sail away.
Sail away! Sail away!
We never did find the treasure.
And we dug up every inch of the island. They're right. All we found was sand, sand, and more sand.
Oh, and I found something else. The blisters on top of my blisters.
Bring us all in there.
But I know I hid that treasure somewhere on this island.
Well, I'm afraid with that band of hooligans here, we won't be able to search anymore. I say we head this way and see if there's a passage to the other side of the island and to the sea serpent.
So much for my silk dresses I was going to buy with the booty.
So much for my ivory pipe.
So much for my shining knife.
What do you mean, I want a pistol? That way I don't have to get my hands dirty.
Mother would be so proud of you, Snoot.
Thank you, Snake.
So much for my entire life's work. Oh, 'tis a black day when a man's gotta give up his dreams.
Give up his dreams. Give up his dreams.
Be quiet, you infernal creature!
Oh, you think we're here to blow what bone you have to pick with her anyhow?
What you got there, Terry?
All you want to know?
That's the biggest one I've ever seen.
That's gotta be big enough to be a human bone! It is a human bone!
Did you kill Parrot? Parrot ain't that kind of parrot Snaggle.
Then where's that bone come from?
Why? Looky there! 9 chests!
Ain't that what we've been looking for?
9 chests! And a skeleton!
Ah!
Wait a second. Here's a ring. Still on a finger. It's inscribed. Whosoever removes this ring from my finger will die a horrible, painful death. Now he tells me!
Forget that. Who is this?
Why, that scoundrel. I recognize that ring. He was going to be buried the treasure. He must have come back, dug up the treasure, hauled it in here, and starved to death trying to guard it.
So these are the chests of gold balloons.
Aye, you proven yourself a wedding pirate after all.
Well, shiver me timbers.
But what good's the treasure now?
It won't do us any good if we can't get off this treasure island alive.
That's right. We're stuck in here, and they're out there. With a cannon.
They tricked us once. Now it's our turn to trick them.
What have you got in mind?
Here's what we're gonna do.
It's good to be rid of those rascals.
Yeah, but are we sure they're gone?
Kiki will let us know as soon as their ship has sailed off.
Our islands are own again.
Have your hands stopped shaking yet, Dandy?
Yeah, most of the time, as long as I don't have to think about it.
The fight, you mean?
Stop, don't say that word.
Fight, swords, blood, guts.
Look here, make it stop.
Smash! You rascal! Another word out of you and I'll skin you alive and I'll turn you into a hammock!
Well, what he become a pirate for if you don't like what pirates do?
To tell the truth, the pirate recruiter stopped by my house. He asked my mom if she planned to send me to school. And she said she did because we didn't have enough money and I was too stupid. So he said, how all about the School of Hard Knocks, and here I am.
Well, if there ever was a hard knock life, this is it, Dandy.
Bluebeard, good news. The ship is gone. It's just a dot on the horizon. Well, then let's celebrate! Another Maui Maui. Yes, Bluebeard, your wish is my command. And would you hurry up? I'm thirsty. So am I.
Say, did you guys hear something?
Yep, keep it growing.
No, like something moving, stealthy through the brush.
It's just your imagination, Smudge.
Yeah, now who's acting like a chicken?
There's something coming, I tell you.
Quick, get swords.
I've got a pencil.
I can start with my paintbrush.
I've got a straw.
It's getting closer and closer. Oh, hello, Captain Bluebeard. Lightning.
It's Lady Huffington.
Tis I.
And where be the rest of your crew?
Not my crew, Captain. They've all fled.
Kiki said that the ship had sailed.
But I refuse to go with them.
Is that so?
Yes. But your husband was with them. That bum? I'm glad to be rid of him. For 20 years, I felt like a prisoner. I had to beg him for everything. I had to have his permission for everything. He couldn't even plant a buttercup without his God. You poor little lady! It was awful. But I know you would never treat a lady like that.
Well, now, Captain Bluebeard, here as in the past. Shut up! Dandy! Can't you see
That the lady needs a wee bit of comfort right about now. Why don't you have a seat in my chair?
Thank you. You are so kind.
If I might be so bold to ask, if all your companions have fled, then what are you going to do?
Why, stay right here with you.
Be that so?
But don't worry, I can earn my keep. I bake the best chocolate chip cookies in the world. Chocolate chip cookies. I love chocolate chip cookies. I even had one since my mother threw me out of the house when I was 28. That's well, I bake, I'm upset. So here, fresh from the oven, Grandma's own recipe.
And they smell like a wee bit of heaven.
They taste delicious.
These are to die for. Captain? Smudge? Dandy? Okay. They're out like warts on a toad's back.
Brilliant plan, Captain Blood.
I thought so. That sleeping orc concoction did the trick. Now what do we do? Now we drag them to the cave. We won't make them carry the gold to the ship when they come to.
We'd better move the sea circle back to its original spot.
Snaggle, we can do that, Captain, sir.
That's right. We're real good at parking big rigs.
You can trust us implicitly.
All right, but be careful. It's easy to run aground on the sandbars.
Don't you worry about us.
Just what to do with a sandbar.
But isn't the sandbar where we got into trouble that last time?
Where'd they be here for?
They're moving the sea serpent so we can hold the boat. It is all there, isn't it?
Aye, 8 chests for me and one for you to split any way you like.
What? What do you like? I'm Hardy's. What do you like? Parrot smells a rat there.
I thought that'd be more than generous.
After we sailed you here? Fought battles for you?
Not to mention getting blisters from digging up this place.
But without me, there'd be no treasure mating.
Long John, there are 9 chests. One for each of us.
What? I'm not giving up a treasure like that.
See them?
The plan worked.
Well, you'll be next.
Not in your life! No one's touching my treasure.
You can't mean to kill us all.
I will if I have to. Now drag them off to the gate. Hurry up! Grandma wants faster than you, and she's dead.
Where is that lousy dog? Leading us on a wild goose chase? Ugh.
When this was Treasure Island after all.
Good thing we stopped at that gas station and asked for directions.
Yeah, men would never have done that.
So your parents must be here. They were here all along.
Aye. Look. A chocolate chip cookie. Looks like one of Mother's. Grandma's recipe.
I had one. I bought the game thing for a chocolate chip cookie.
We don't have time for cookies. We've got to find them and save them. She bakes when she's upset. Oh, to think, poor Mother stuck here on this horrid island, eating roots and berries just to stay alive, and Father working his fingers to the bone just so they could scrape by.
Never knowing what the captors might make them do, or what tortures they've endured.
Stop it, I can't take it anymore.
Hey, Captain, look at this.
Tracks! Like somebody dragged another somebody off into the jungle.
You're right. Let's follow them and see where they lead. That way.
We think you hitting his arm like that. And that's a trick. I did trip.
How was your trip? Bring back any souvenirs?
Look, in case you failed to notice, there's another ship moored off the island. Someone else is here.
And with Long John chasing us, it don't look good.
We better get back to our ship and make a run for it. Aye, it's the only thing left we can do. Good. Did she make it safely in the lagoon?
Not exactly.
Can we get to the ship?
Not exactly.
We still have a ship, don't we?
Not exactly.
Well, what exactly are you trying to tell us?
Well, those sandbars.
My, but they were big.
Well, we turned this way, and that way, and this way, and that way.
Which was one too much that way. I told Sneak it was too.
Oh, so it was my fault.
You were at the wheel. Well, you were supposed to be telling Sneak where to go.
I'll tell you where to go.
So we have no ship. There's no way out.
We'll have to stand our ground.
We've been in tight spots before.
But this is worse than squeezing toothpaste back into the tube. Shh. Someone's coming. Take cover.
Three pirates tied up next to 9 chests of gold doubloons.
What do you make of it? That we will be very, very rich when we get off this island.
I agree. Let's get the gold.
Good thing we can tree and leave.
Attack!
Captain Blood.
Oh, so you know my name.
I've read the bottles. Somebody's been getting you some very good publicity.
See, we did the job, Maude. We want raise, Captain Blood.
Yeah, and then maybe I sprinkle some syrup for the flapjacks. More bluff than bluster, eh, Captain?
Those who live in glass houses shouldn't throw cannonballs.
I've done everything that's been reported. At least I wanted to.
You're no pirate. Why? You even wear perfume. A lovely lavender scent.
My one concession to my previous existence.
My lady love once wore that exact scent.
She did?
I remember it. From the garden where I intended to propose to her.
A proposal she would have foolishly rejected.
I still wear her engagement ring in my ear.
So you do.
Ah! I could have slipped it out properly.
What was the name of your lady love?
Sarah Huffington, who wanted a man more daring, exciting, and dashing than mere Roger Goodman.
She was a fool.
Was she?
If only she could be offered the proposal again.
He would ask her again to marry him.
And she would say yes. Really? Truly.
Can we put our arms down now, Captain? You can!
We declare a truce.
So, Captain, this is the blow you started it on.
It is.
So you're the one who captured Captain's mum and pup.
How could you, Roger? I mean, robbing and pillaging, that's one thing. But kidnapping Mommy and Puppy?
We didn't, actually.
A likely story.
No. They just showed up. They were trying to find Blueberry. Or trying to avoid finding Blueberry. Or something like that. And Master Goodman here just took advantage of the situation. I'm ever so glad you found the message in the bottle.
Well, where are they?
Here we are. Battle all over. I'm sure you all want a nice, warm chocolate chip. Sarah? Sarah?
Our darling baby?
Mommy, Puppy!
Why are you dressed like that?
Because she's the pirate queen.
Our darling baby?
32 ships down and counting.
She's been 15 men for the big plan without batting an eye.
And somewhere she's got a room full of gold and jewels.
Give it a rest, girls.
Why, Sarah? Why?
I was bored. I wanted excitement. I wanted to see the world.
Huh, should have told us. We would have bought you an atlas.
Oh, Hector, you know how kids are.
Well, I hope you had a lovely time.
I have. And it's led me to my Roger.
Lord Huffington, I think I've proven I would do anything to ensure our daughter's happiness. I'd like to ask for her hand in marriage.
Well, don't take the hand. Take the whole girl.
May I suggest we all get on the last floating ship and make our getaway?
Yes, 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 of course. Just after we get those doubloons.
Nobody's touching my balloons.
Oh dear, Mr. Colin has a gun that really shoots.
I'll protect you, Mother.
You're all gonna be protected. I'm sitting up to see that dinghy over yonder.
All of us? It'll sink.
I know.
You can't fight us. You can't fight us all.
Let's
Overwhelm him. Great idea. You go first.
Hold on there.
Why, if it isn't the Cookie Monster.
We had to think of something.
I feel very well rested.
Well, in a minute it, you're gonna look very, very dead.
Can't we reach an agreement?
I'm all for that.
Sounds good to me.
The gold's mine. And to get it back where I can spend it, I'm taking your ship. You can help me load the gold, and after that, I don't care how to see any of you.
Seems a mite selfish, Long John.
Because I'm selfish. That's what makes pirates pirates. We're selfish.
Come. You'll never become a legend if you're just selfish.
Who wants to be a legend? I just want my reward for all these years of brave and ice.
Oh, don't worry, Long John. I will make sure you get what's coming to you.
This is a Magnum 357. The most powerful handheld cannon ever made. It will shoot a hole through the Great Wall of China. So I ask you, do you feel lucky, punk?
We better load up those gold balloons.
Sarah, that ceiling. With the balloons won't be doing anyone any good around here. She's right.
Besides, they're the property of Master King George III.
Why, Captain Belvedere.
Holy heavens, is that you?
Quite so, old chap. Seems you haven't aged a bit since our days together in the Queen's royal service. And I see you've made captain. Jolly good show, old chap.
Not a bit of it. And you've done pretty well for yourself since you went off to make your fortune in America. You haven't aged up. Well, look, you know. All right.
You flatter me, Belvy. Say, perhaps you could help us out with a bit of a jam we've got ourselves into here. You see, there's a rather nasty pirate chap running around here with a gun and a bit of vendetta against us.
Sorry, old chap. Love to help. There's just one little matter, however. I'm placing you all under arrest.
What?
Surely we can explain.
What can Captain Blood explain?
I'm really Roger Goodman, and I'm about to marry Sarah Huffington.
Pirate Queen. I shan't soon forget how you ducked me heartlessly to the sharks, milady.
Nonsense, Belvedere. We both know they were only dolphins.
Sarah, my goodness. How unladylike.
Clearly, it was just a youthful flame.
Piracy in the high seas is a crime punishable by hanging.
You know, Captain Belvedere, you look terribly hungry. Have a nice, warm, homemade chocolate chip cookie.
Okay. Chocolate chip? Why, I don't mind if I do. Delicious. Why, they're to die for.
Okay, quick! Now get on your ship and get away as fast as you can.
But what about you? Oh, Sarah, darling, we don't want to leave Treasure Island.
It's much too fun here, rather than the stressful life back at home. And we found the most magnificent treehouse.
You're staying then?
And she makes the best chocolate chip cookies in the world.
Oh, Blue here, you are just saying that. What about Captain Belvedere?
We'll put him to work. Kiki deserves a promotion.
You mean he can make the Maui's now?
Oh, what about the gold doubloons?
We'll leave them here. We'll get them when we come back for a visit.
About Christmas.
Perfect. We'll do Thanksgiving with Roger's family and Christmas here.
Sounds like a plan.
What about Belvedere's ship?
All I've got to do is wear his hat, have Kiki fire the cannon, wave my arms as a signal for retreat, and his crew will be gone with the wind.
Speaking of Gone with the Wind, you know those papers we found in that chest? Yeah. I think that we should send them to a publisher. It'd make a pretty good book, you know. Moby Dick? No.
With a title like that, it'll sink quicker than an anchor.
Darling, I hate to rush you, but those cookies only last a short while. Get going.
Bye-bye.
Have a nice wedding.
Don't worry, I'll take good care of the little girl.
Huh, you'd better. Otherwise, we'll send Belvedere after you.
And invite Pearson too.
seafarer is pulling up to the island and sending over a dinghy.
Have no fear, dear boy. It's me own Captain Porter coming to fetch us.
Except we aren't going. We decided to stay here in this lovely paradise with all of you.
And will you make us chocolate chip cookies?
Certainly. Be a dear, will you? And go talk Captain Porter about our change of plans. And can you give me my shopping list? I've thought of a few little supplies I want him to bring back for me.
This reads like War and Peace.
I'm impressed, considering it won't be published for another 70 years or so.
Well, I do fancy myself the literary type. I have epic works of my own I can show you.
Really? Why, I'd love to read them.
There'll be plenty of time for that later, gentlemen. Right now, please take over in delivering my list to Captain Porter. If I'm going to keep you all supplied with chocolate chip cookies, I'm obviously going to be needing chocolate chips and such.
On the double, my lady.
A literary pilot. Remarkable. Emma, I do believe we are rather nicely going to enjoy ourselves here on this island together.
Yes, but I can't help wondering if we should have gone with Sarah and Roger, at least until the wedding is taken care of. Do you think we've done the right thing, Hector?
I think they'll be okay.
That's more than can be said for you.
Give it a rest, Long John.
We're pirates, for crying out loud.
Yo-ho-ho and a bottle of rum.
They're gonna write books about us, make movies about us, maybe even design amusement park about us.
Well, until then, relax. Have a seat. You're in the Caribbean, for crying out loud.
Have a chocolate chip cookie.
Don't mind if I do. Thanks.
What happened? Where's my hat?
Right where it belongs.
Thank you all for coming tonight. We hope you enjoyed Jolly Roger and the Pirate Queen. And now we would like our directors, Miss Leong, Mrs. Vandevecht, Mrs. Lennon, and Mrs. Van Dyke to come out here, please. Up here, we want to see you. We'd like to thank you all for the work that you've put into this and the time that you've spent helping us remember lines, get into character, and just help us for getting better at all of our acting. Here you go. for a great performance and have a wonderful rest of the evening.
We thank you so much for being here and for all the support you as Valley Christian parents and community have given us. And thanks for entrusting your wonderful children to us. They are so delightful. And I do want to let you know there's some goodies left. So if you're still hungry, go grab something. Thanks. Have a good night.
Thank you.